So Hasbro dropped a surprise release of their new Infinity Line systems in the UK. So we currently have Rocket Griffon and Strike, which I have in front of me. Then there's also Armor Knight and Rage, which I don't have with me because I already own them, so I don't really need to buy another. But for today's purpose, I'll only be reviewing Rocket Griffon because these Strikes are actually for my friends who don't already have it. So Rocket Griffon will come with top part Rocket, bottom part Bullet, and also a Hexa bit. Now this Hexa is actually interesting because they suddenly updated the mold for the Hexa, which makes it much tighter than the previous ones we've gotten. So I only have Hammer Incendio and Blue Phoenix Hexas, and compared to them, the new Hexa is much tighter on my bit holder as I show in this video, which is an interesting choice for them to do, because now we suddenly have a tighter Hexa, which means rod on other ratchets like 660 or 450 if you want to do that, is much harder to burst. Right, the first matchup I want to do is Whale Wave 160 Low Rush. This is something I run quite often. Well, not quite often, it's a new thing. But I feel like it would be a fun one because this, I feel like bursts a little easily. Sorry, not bursts, splits quite easily compared to a few other models I've seen. People have said that it's mold dependent rather than Hasbro only. So if you do get a Rocket Griffon and it does split quite easily, it's not a Hasbro thing, it's a mold issue. Either way, I'll start with Bullet Griffon Hexa. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Top part has derailed. And Whale Wave actually loses that. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. First card goes flying. Whale Wave is too dangerous. And bottom part seems to have way more stamina. And right, that's 2 points to Bullet Griffon. I'll do one more just because it's only spin finishes. 3, 2, actually. I'll start with Wave first. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. Right, next battle that I want to do is Rocket Griffon on Merge instead. And one thing I noticed while swapping out the bits is that the bits come off quite easily compared to Takara Tomy. And I'm not really sure because people have said the exact same thing for Glory Valkyrie or Glory Valkyrion. And I'm a little bit worried because Hasbro seems to keep pushing out loose UXI bays. And I'm not really sure what it entails. Right, and next up I wanted to go against my Cobalt Dragoon 960 Elevate. Recently acquired this, and it's a really nice bay. I wish I had a yellow Elevate, but beggars can't be choosers. Now what? Start with Rocket Griffon as usual. 3, 2, 1, go. You can already see the rubber in that. It's struggling to split apart, which I'm noticing. And it should be like that. There we go. The bottom part actually ends up being way more passive, which might be a good thing, because it means the top part can't really hit it out and pocket it, but it also means that the bottom part will collide with the top part way more often. But it loses. Cobalt Elevate ends up losing that match. So Merge might not be a bad shout. Right. Start with the Rocket Griffon again. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. avoid, surprisingly. And it's losing a lot of stamina, actually. I'm not sure if it's just my merge bit that's not really used much, or if it's just a skill issue. But yeah, Cobalt ends up winning the match. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. We're not actually going on the aggression this time, but still not splitting apart. I believe it's because of the bits. Like, it has so much more defense that actually causes the bay to travel less, or recoil less rather, which makes it not split apart, which actually a good thing, because the two bays combined together is like 60 grams, which is huge. It's terrible for bays like Cobalt Dragoon, because they can't spin steel off this. And if it's gonna sit in the center, not splitting apart, there's nothing you can do against it. Cobalt Dragoon running out of stamina, Bullet Griffon just circling it. I don't think there's really much you can do here. Just splits apart last second just to show off. Oh well. That's actually gone in the favor of Bullet Griffon. I wasn't expecting that, but also I was kind of, because yes. For the next part, I wanted to try Cobalt at Rocket Griffon on Jolt instead. Jolt is actually a really good bit on very tall bits. Sorry, Jolt is a very good bit on bays that are very tall, I mean. And I've not really seen people use it at my locals and stuff, but if it works, it works. And up against it, I have Short Scale 360 Low Orb, which I recently acquired, and I'm very happy with it. Oh well, let's get on with the battle. I'm actually excited to see how Jolt works, because that's an attack type bit instead. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. Immediately split. You're actually doing good. Pull back from your pocket, but don't think that's fun. Yeah. Short scale just too OP, man. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Nearly extremes itself. Bullet Griffon just circling it, but it doesn't have enough power to just corner it. There we go. Although not the best extreme. Oh god, it's breaking. Angel's not the best option, right? Yeah, way too much scraping instead. And it splits upon last second. But it's still Short Scale's win. Start with Short Scale first. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. Immediately splits. Too much impact. And Bullet Griffon actually ends up winning that match. We'll do one more just because that seemed to be way closer than I expected. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. And immediate pocket. Nothing. Short Scale just obliterates Bullet Griffon, Rocket Griffon. In the end, even though Hasbro has much looser grip on the bits for their UXI base, it actually didn't matter much. I did some testing both on camera and off camera, and the bit wouldn't burst except for if I did an aerial, where the bay would land on top of another bay, that kind of stuff. And that's a good thing, because people would prefer to buy the TT version over the Hasbro version if that was the case. But even though it's looser, it doesn't really matter too much to me. So there's no supremacy over the other, there's no reason to pay more for the other, and that's a good thing for me. So yeah, that's all I've got for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and bye bye.